This reading is going to be on Nicki Minaj and Pink Friday too, because everybody is in shambles on social media and mainly Twitter because of the tweets that she's been saying that some tweets was saying that maybe she's kind of re-recording the album and everything, and she said, "What if I was?" It's Onika Tanya's art, Onika Tanya's album. Basically it's hers and her decision to make everything. And most of the fans are not very happy with this. Most of the fans are divided into two opinions. Some saying that it's her art, she deserves to do whatever she wants with it, and some are saying that this is peak unprofessionalism, and that she shouldn't be doing stuff like this with the release dates being so close, and they're feeling as if like she's going to be pushing the album back and just not like basically kind of making up another Queen too album and stuff. So I just want to see what are the energies around her and Pink Friday right now. Pink Friday 2. Let's see. What is Nicki Minaj's current energy around Pink Friday 2? Nicki Minaj's energy on Pink Friday 2. Going to see. And yeah, let's see now. The first cards that popped up. Oh, okay. So there is some back and forth in there, yes, about everything regarding the album, but at the same time, it is a full circle moment. It is one that is coming to an end. But at the same time, it's like there is some confusion in here and some type of detachment and just wanting it to be done so the people can see the love project that she's been working on because she has used a lot of her love and passion into making this album. But at the same time, she's not feeling as satisfied because there is the energy of just feeling like it might be something that she's kind of like redundant about, and she's holding herself back from saying what's really is mattering in the situation here. Interesting. At the same time, there is that type of energy that she's into a given mode, like she's doing everything that is beneficial for the album, but at the same time there is that type of, I don't want to say that, but I don't want to say it, but there is that type of just like this is like every a full circle moment where everything is coming into an end and where she's breaking free from all types of shackles and hackles that have been holding her down for the longest. But at the same time, it's like she is still doing the thing. She's still doing things in her same old way, and she isn't like trying to fully escape that. Like she isn't fully balancing things out, but she tries to keep it low key. Because she knows that everybody's kind of waiting on her making any types of movements and stuff for them to know anything, regarding every situation that she's having around. Mm, yeah. It's like at the same time she's breaking free from all that stuff and trying to, like be her rebellious self and just uh showcasing a different type of energy surrounding the album so she can give a different type of energy. But at the same time, people are saying that it's like lackluster because she's not, doing everything that she used to do for the other albums. Well, for like Pink Friday or for any other stuff, and people are just going back and forth about everything. She knows that, she sees that too, but she feels as if Pink Friday 2 is a love project, like a love child. She's treating it like her baby because she knows that many opportunities are just laying beneath that or like within that, and in the palm of her hand. She just has to know how to literally like treat it and just polish it. But at the same time, there are lots of burdens here, lots of expectations that need to be met because everybody has been saying that, like, she doesn't know the amount of high expectations that everybody's having on the album because she's naming this Pink Friday too. So it's just, as burdening as just that. Because there are lots of changes she's still making right now. There are some changes, just like changing some notes, re-recording some stuff, adding more. I'm hearing like ad libs, or just changing a little bit of wording here and there and everything. But there are some tracks in the album that's going to be showcasing her anger. Like showcasing how she let people disrespect her for too long. She's going to be disrespectful about everything else. Basically trying to, like, she's going to just tell them that no matter how hard they try to imitate her and everything, they have not succeeded. Yeah, she's going to be talking her shit. She's going to be, she's going to remind them again of everything that she's been called and why is she called the way that she's called, like queen of hip hop or like queen of rap or whatever. She's going to be arrogant with it. She's going to talk her shit. I feel like I've said that already, but she's going to be on her 100 level of bitchiness on the album. Like, she's really going to be cocky and talking her shit in there. There is the energy of just being a little indecisive or just like feeling like at a loss because she feels like there is a stale energy. Like, she doesn't know how to approach a certain situation because she doesn't want to make um, impulsive decisions. But that's like what she's been making a little recently because like she writes, deletes, or like scraps that and just um just re-record or just like does something else. It's like there's a lot of anxiety in here, lots of sleepless nights. She be spending them in the studio. She there is something here about just hold on, sorry, there is something here that's talking about just not being able to move on from the past or like feeling being scared that the past might repeat itself in here, like the queen era or like something else that's kind of really traumatized her or made her feel so hopeless and made her worry a lot and made her feel anxious. Yeah. um at the same time, she needs to be waiting. She needs to wait before she makes any decision because she knows that. But at the same time, that's what worries her a lot because like she's just feeling sick because like she doesn't know when is the right time to make that type of decision, even though she's very aware. But she needs to, yeah, she's very aware. She's very self-reflective and she's very creative about everything that she does and all that stuff. But there is a lot of imbalance and just uh, smugness, not like inner satisfaction, but just like being smug about it. Because, like, I know everything that y'all don't. Like, if y'all knew what I have going on, you're not gonna, be looking at that shit like that because I am working on my own. I'm being independent, and people just want to push those narratives and just like those hidden agendas against me and shit. But nobody just knows the extremity of the situations or whatever. But at the same time, there is here a little lack of direction, just like a little stale energy about everything. Mm. Let me get grab my other deck. A lack of energy about everything. Let me see. About yep. See, because like she doesn't know how to really approach um mm, how to really approach a certain subject or how to really approach everything else because she's mentally exhausted. Like her mind is racing everywhere. You know, I don't want to say there is a lack of creative energy because she's in her creative space and everything. She's pushing herself hard and writing down everything and just doing everything that she can and she could and stuff like that. But at the same time, there are those type of negative thoughts that keep eating at her away and everything. So she needs to get some rest and listen all of that. She needs to worry less and free herself from all of those negative thoughts because those are the ones that are chaining her down. Like she is overthinking and she is in her head a lot, and that just makes her be in that stale energy that doesn't benefit her for the longer run. It doesn't benefit her, and it doesn't make her see or let her see the real shit for what it is, basically. Let's see. Let us see. Nicki Minaj and Pink Friday 2 and the Rollout now. Okay, we're gonna see now. There are still opportunities. There's some stuff. There is some stuff that is still hidden that we don't know of that she's sitting on, and basically, like not saying anything much about it because she knows that she gotta move in here like top secrecy. But at the same time, people are just not believing in her, like not trusting her because they see that it's not the same like it used to be in the past and everything. So it feels like they're not just seeing things for how they should be seen, or like they're not seeing things her way or from her point of view, and that kind of aggravates her from time to time. But at the same time, she's like, once they're going to see what I have, they're going to know. But that's why she be repressing her emotions and just really not saying much about the whole situation unless they aggravate her, like unless they be saying lots of lies, which makes her just wants to fight those people because how dare you just say a lot of stuff that you don't know anything about. But at the same time, people are like, just give us clarity about everything. We're tired of the secrecy and everything. So like, both parts are well validated for me and just like justified because you just want to know and want to get excited and want to just be well not on the lookout but just want to be like in the loop and just knowing what it is instead of just staying in the dark and just getting bits and pieces. But I mean, yeah, there is some lies here and just lots of feelings of just like not being fully in touch with your own feelings, but at the same time expressing your gratitude and just knowing how epic this is for her. Let's see. Yeah. Everything's going to be revealed once she's going to let go of all those indecisive feelings that she's been feeling. And yeah, once you feel like she's getting people either like hyped up or too irked up, so she's going to be calming them down or just like, trying to bring out balance in the situation, even though it's going to be a little late and a little later on when she's going to do so. But she knows that people are watching everything and making up lies and trying to just make everything work out at the same time as her. So she's like, I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt or the satisfaction to know everything about every single move of mine. But she doesn't realize, yep, she doesn't realize how does that affect everybody because times have changed and so do the fans and fan base and everything else. That's why it feels like everything is just like a fucking mom just, being taken away. But I just I'm like I know there's gonna be good and people are going to people are going to be loving it and just coming together to listen to everything. Some other people are going to be feeling dissatisfied. Some other people are going to love it and say, oh, she's solidifying more of her legacy and stuff. And some other people are just going to trash talk everything because that's just what they do. But at the same time, she's not giving them anything that's going to lead to any of that yet. That's why people are just very apprehensive and just not knowing how to react to everything nor how to deal with everything else. But that's why people are just in uproar and just feeling super entitled to knowing everything because they're out of the loop and not knowing everything because Nikki is used to sharing a lot of stuff with her fans and all that, so they feel like I mean they feel like she owes them that because I mean she's the only celebrity that be talking to her fans most of the time and just treating them like her babies and her kids and stuff like that. That's why they just don't know when to back off or like back down. But at the same time, they expect more. But they shouldn't be expecting more or less. They should just, like enjoy whatever they're getting, even though it's not much. But she's doing the most that she can. But let's see. What's okay? What did I want to ask? When Nicki Minaj postponed Pink Friday too. Lord, I'm scared to even flip the card. Oh, when Nicki Minaj postponed Pink Friday too, it's not gonna be far fetched though. Like if oh, let me see. Is Nicki Minaj going to postpone Pink Friday too? I'm not gonna lie, she is considering that. She's considering that because she's trying to keep it real with herself. Even though she's in talks of doing a lot of stuff and all that, she might push it back with like for a little week or something that has to do with the number 7. But I think she's one of 17, no? Yeah, no, but it's gonna be out on November 17th. So like 27. But I don't. Let me see. Is she going to postpone Pink Friday too? If she does so, and she's gonna tell people, it's gonna be like randomly, she's going to have to literally defend that shit. So just like stand up for herself and be like, y'all don't see what I'm seeing, don't see the vision, you don't know what it is. It's my fucking work, it's my fucking business. Like I am not gonna explain myself to you, or you. Basically, it's giving the energy of like that song where Adele is saying I'm a grown woman or whatever. She's like, I know what I want. I want something that's not going to showcase her creative blocks and everything. I hate saying that, but there is something here that just shows creative frustration and just a stale energy. There is a stale energy in here, a lot of stagnant energy, just not knowing what it is. But at the same time, she's gaining perspective on lots of stuff that's going on in her life, like around her, her group of friends, her circle, and a lot of stuff. But let's see, when you can actually really postpone Pink Friday too. There is that passive aggressive energy and just like, going back and forth about the decision. That's why it's keeping her up at night. Like, should she do that or not? Or not? Sorry. Should she do that or not? Should she just, like, go back and look back at everything and just decide whether or not to postpone the album, or just like, give herself more time, give herself more grace to deal with all this and to do all this. 16, 16. Okay, let's see. Will she postpone Pink Friday too? We need to not postpone Pink Friday too. Yeah, I am not gonna lie, all I'm getting are yeses because she wants the public to enjoy the ride as much, and she knows that if she does so, she's going to put out harder bars, is what I'm hearing, and more stuff in there. But there is something here that just really keeps her up at night and tugs at her mind and her heartstrings, and it has to do with the album and just wanting it to be perfect and not wanting a repeat of her latest, well, her last era where everything was just in shambles in a way. But let's see, will she actually postpone it? Push it back? Will she push it back? Will Nicki Minaj really eventually push Pink Friday 2 back? Hold on. Because the cards, like with the whole deck, just fell. Will Nicki Minaj actually really push Pink Friday 2 back? She's gonna stand behind, yep. She's gonna stand behind whatever decision she's going to make. Like, I'm gonna say that much. Even if it's gonna cost her a little bit of financial loss or money, but she'd rather that than just, lose more money on the longer run. There is lots of, she's very much tempted into just, into postponing it. She knows it's going to create lots more conflicts and everything, but she's gonna stand on whatever decision that she's gonna take. So she might postpone it, but if she doesn't, then she's still going to feel a certain way. She's still going to create like some boundaries and just let people know that they shouldn't be minding her business because her business is only her business. Oh God. Okay, let's see. If she postpones the album, what's gonna happen? If Nicki Minaj postpones the album, sorry, what's gonna happen? Well, people are not going to be very happy. People are going to kind of feel like she's playing and she's not as serious about her craft, or like as serious about everything that she does. Yeah, it's going to be a huge blowout, huge blowout, and they're not going to like it, especially her fans. Oh my God, they're going to go crazy. Let me see. Yeah, but that's going to give her more time to just kind of like add more stuff and just uh be more uh well, not excited, but like more strict with whatever that she's going to put on the album, or like whatever that she's planning to put out there. And she's going to get at least a little time to kind of like rest her mind and just do something that's very beneficial and that's very well, not supportive, but like not supportive, what's the word, something that's going to be uh making her have like more opportunities and more creative space to just go crazy. It's going to give her the time to just really um look at things differently and just get more stuff and talk about more stuff and just be in her element even more in there. I mean, I don't know. She should have really considered doing all of this beforehand, though. But I know it's because of her, well, not insecurities, but indecision and doubts and trauma. Well, not trauma, but you got the point. Everything that she has been going through. But at the same time, this isn't. Well, I'm not gonna say it's a good look because people are like her fans and everybody's still going to tune in because it's one of the most anticipated albums, regardless. But just stick to one thing. Stick to one date and gather your thoughts and gather yourself in there. See, because a lot of shit's gonna fucking blow up already. Who knew that I mean, of course, energies change all the time and nothing is, like permanent or just sticking out and shit. But, like, yeah, she might be doing some stuff to throw people off her back too. So, like, they wouldn't know what to really expect with her. But at the same time, she is considering postponing that. Like, in all the cases, she's considering all that stuff strongly. But yeah, this is the Pink Friday 2 updated reading about the rollout and everything that has been happening recently. And yeah,